This is political Bible. And this is servine, hotter than hell. This is that stuff where we deal with things that are so hot that they could end you up in the lake of fire. You will have to go to Revelations, 20th chapter, in order to get in touch with what I'm talking about. I'm talking hot, hot, hot. And yes, we are talking about some things here that get you in trouble with God. And you know what? One of the main things that gets people in trouble with God is no love. The Bible tells us if a man don't love, he don't know God. And we are dealing with a lot of individuals that are up there in Washington, D.C. Uh-oh, did I say Washington? Yes, Washington, D.C., who do not believe in love. And therefore, I would assume they really don't know God. Because some of the things that's coming out of that place is scaring us to death. Well, let's start with this one. There is a song called Ball of Confusion. There's a thing they say in there called eve of destruction, tax deduction, city inspectors, bill collectors. Well, we are dealing with, seem like all the time now, the eve of destruction. There's always something going on. There's always somebody talking about this is the end of the world. This is the end now. Why? Because certain people up there playing with our lives just like they some kind of big fat game. This thing here called a sequester. Who knows? I never heard of a sequester. Didn't know anything about this thing till about 2 weeks ago, and now all of a sudden they telling me we ready to slide into what? A total damnation. People getting laid off of work, funds are being dropped, money being cut from programs that are really needed. All of this is happening and boom, bam, thank you ma'am, next Friday. You know what? Somebody is sure acting like they don't believe in love. Because where's the love for your fellow man? Do these folks really profess to be Christians? Because if they do, somebody lying. Because you know what? When we love people, we try to at least help them. Make sure they get fed. We ain't going to try to push them out of work. I don't know. Let me leave that thing alone. And then there's this thing about these guns. What is the problem with the gun thing? I can't even see why we having a problem on this vote. What is going on around here? Yes, there is a problem with guns. Excuse me, can anybody tell me how long we have had a problem with guns? We done had a problem with guns since they made zip guns. Since I was a baby boy back in the hood, back there on HP. Let me tell you something. We had a problem with guns. People could make guns using what? Wood and using can openers and rubber bands. We had a problem then with guns. We had a problem with snub nose 38. We had a problem, and now we got a problem with guns firing so many times that when they pull the trigger, they don't know what that gun finna do. Because most of these youngsters, they never fired one of them guns. End up shooting up the whole block, the whole neighborhood. And now we got a problem. We run around here talking about we can't decide whether or not to check to make sure that stupid folks, crazy people, don't get their hands on guns. I think that shouldn't be a problem. Or maybe it's just me. Or maybe you can join in with me and we can get together on this thing and let somebody know why is that a problem? Because I don't want crazy folks with guns, okay? I don't want them running around. I understand folks go hunting. Do you need 50 shots to hunt? Because if you do, you need to stop hunting. That's what you need to do. Put your gun away and go on home because you can't shoot. That's all I can say. So, you know, these issues, and these people up here going round and round and round, they just playing. They playing with you. They playing with you. They playing with me on that. And then we got the problem, what are we saying? No love. 20 children got killed. 6 adults got killed. People shooting up theaters. People shooting up. I'm looking at John McCain today on TV, and the woman says, hey, my child got shot up there in Aurora, and he gonna tell her what you need is some straight talk? You know what? I'm gonna just be serious with you. She should have slapped him. That's what I think. You know, I'm just coming straight to. That's some straight talk for you, John. How you like that one, okay? That was just wrong and wrong. And now this other thing. This thing of all the root. See, people wonder what's causing all this. Well, it's this one thing. The Bible done already told us. The root of all evil. What is it? Money. The love of money. Why they don't want to do nothing about the sequester? It has to do with money. Why they don't want to stop the gun sales? Excuse me, it has to do with money. M-O-N-E-Y, the love of money. There are some people out there, yes, they care more about money than your children's lives. They care more about money than you and I and food stamps. They care more about money than us having a job. Why? Because the Bible done told us that the root of all evil is the love of money. If you don't believe it, look what's happening in Washington. Why won't they vote? Oh, because they got people paying them to vote? No. They got people paying them to vote? Yes. They got people telling them don't say anything. What? For enough money? They will do what you say. What you think a lobbyist is? Lobbyists up there telling people, look, we going to front you, we going to pay you. The Rifle Association said, hey, you know what, we got to keep making guns. And why are they so hard on it? Because the gun makers telling them, keep them buying guns. And we're going to keep paying you, and then we're going to pay the dudes up in Washington, and hey, guess what? Now we can't have a vote. I doubt if they're going to get a vote on that. Excuse me, we didn't pay you up there. You getting paid to get paid? See, everybody in here needs to know something. Something's wrong with we paying people to get paid by other people to do what they say. Now, let's get together, ladies and gentlemen, because you know what? This kind of mess is going to land a whole bunch of people in the lake of fire. And it's hot. You think it's this hot. Hell going to get tossed into the lake of fire. Satan going to get tossed into the lake of fire. The devil going to get tossed into the lake of fire. You don't want to be part of it, and I don't want to be part of it. I want to thank you for your time. And look for me to come back at you real soon, because there's some more subjects out here, and they bugging me. And I'm just tired of trying to be cool. I'm coming at you with it. This is Political Bible, and I'm telling you, this is hotter than hell. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the love you showing me just by even looking at this. All right. See you next time. This is Servine Political Bible, hotter than hell. All right now.